Previously on Plotty Time.
Akumajo, Dracula, y Chino Rondo. Their science uniforms, and then held their nose and just sunk in that lava, picked all that shit out.
Oh, you're counterfeiting as a thief?
Murray and Sly get him out, and he's like, I can't feel my legs.
Yeah, he became a little bitch. He was a little bitch before.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
What's the scoop on Bob Barker? Does he really give a damn what all those things cost, or is he just acting?
On the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
So you saw me eat the Hot Pocket out of the garbage?
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, try not to shoot yourselves, don't shoot each other, but especially don't shoot me. Welcome to Plotty Time. So this week we got nothing again for the crevice.
Nice. Another perfect episode.
Another perfect one in the books. We usually start every week with Poppascotch's Correction Crevice, where we correct our mistakes from last week.
Usually.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And what's more important is that we put it on record now that we all equally make the same number of mistakes. It isn't always just me.
That is so correct.
Obviously.
I don't think that's correct at all.
It's 100% correct. He's not going to say otherwise next week.
Moving on! We'll go into our favorite segments of every week. What we do, watch, play, what's going on. And let's start with where we always start, Dr. Syintist.
Well, I did a lot of separating my magic cards this week. It was super exciting.
Ooh.
Fucking cool.
Did you platinum it?
No, it's a lot of work yet. I don't think I'm gonna.
Weak.
And I watched a lot of Eureka and Doctor Who. And I played a lot of Borderlands for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but I was
Just
enjoying it.
grinded.
Yeah, trying to get better at weapons and shields. Better grenade.
Nice.
But I have a pretty bombing grenade now, so.
What kind of chaos or whatever do you put it on?
Mayhem 5. It's 1,000%. After that, it gets like 5,000% HP, and it's just fucking bullet spongy.
Fair.
Can't stand that.
You said you had it on level 5?
Yeah, Mayhem 5.
Yeah, it goes up to 10 now.
Oh, did it? When I was in there, it was like 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I got to get back into that game.
Yeah, it goes up to 10 now, and there's, I don't know, they got to change the way it's done. Because you can re-roll what things happen, and once you find a decent one, you can just go roll with that for a long time.
Yeah, that's the way it always was, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it would change when you left and go to a different area. This one sticks around with you wherever you go. And I watched Hereditary.
Oh, yeah? What'd you think?
I think it wasn't as good as Midsummer, but
All right.
Okay, fair.
knocking his sister's head off while he's driving was hilarious.
I know. The whole time she's on the screen, I'm like, ugh, kill that thing.
Yeah, and then she's screaming, and then he just gets quiet and keeps driving.
It's so good.
Carries her to her bed.
And then he parks the car and just, heads up to bed.
Yeah. Doesn't even sleep, just lays there.
Yep.
Yeah. How else would you respond?
I don't think that would really happen that way, but
You'd have to be going so fast.
yeah.
Let's try it.
All right, let's go ahead.
That's our first YouTube video.
Well, our first YouTube video that isn't a mukbang video. of
Yeah,
course.
obviously.
But that's basically all I did.
Cool.
Yeah. What about you, Poppascotch? Throw some stuff at us.
2 big pieces of news for me.
Ooh.
I numbed Gun Club VR.
Damn. Didn't even take him that long.
No, it did not, and man, was that tedious as fuck. But there was a couple that were really hard targets that you had to hit with the sniper rifles, because they didn't really do sniper rifles that great. But once I found the right one, it was easy. Went through the tedium, bought every gun, whatever. It is what it is. So I also, in that process, getting the numb for Gun Club VR, I got my 10,000th trophy.
Oh, you're growing up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What level are you?
I don't know. That's a great question. I could probably figure it out real quick. And, well, look at that. That was pretty much the only game I played. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did jump in and played a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, you didn't touch your Stadia at all?
No, I didn't touch the Stadia again.
That's shocking because like 3 weeks ago you said you'd play it and let us know.
Well, I did, and then I did let you know, and then I said I'd play it more, and then I did not.
All right.
By the way, my score is 39.
Your level.
Just touched my toes in level 39.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic actually, but all right.
Yeah, well, I am. And so I watched. I've been getting really into, just you fall down the YouTube hole and you start watching crazy videos about
Like
crazy
mukbang
shit.
videos?
Yeah.
Right. Eventually it all gets to mukbang or ASMR, one of those two.
Yeah.
But I was watching a video about LA Noire, and now I really wanted to play that again, so I ordered LA Noire.
Did they release a updated version of that?
They did. The PS3 version. They released it for PS4, which was I guess remastered. And then they released it VR case files.
Oh, VR.
Oh, VR.
Yeah, I just went with the stock PS4 version.
Yeah, well, I don't think that game would be good in VR.
I think it's like a different version of the game, because part of the game you are interrogating people.
Yeah.
And you ask questions and you see how they react. And like that sequence, I think, is what most of the game is, like sitting there across the table from them, watching them react.
Oh, sounds awesome in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. But and then, like, you can pick up and inspect things, which I guess is pretty cool. But I don't think it has the driving or the gunplay like the other one. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe we'll be back in the correction crevice next week. So that's coming. I'll play Guilt next week. Totally promise I will.
Excellent.
What did I watch? I did not watch too terribly much. I started rewatching the first season of Lodge 49.
I've never seen
which
that.
I'm really enjoying. It's on Hulu, and it has Wyatt Russell, who it's him and his sister. I forget his sister's name, but their father was a guy who owned like a pool shop in Long Beach, California.
Like a billiards?
No, like
Swimming
above
pool.
ground, below ground swimming pool type shit. And he passed away when he went out to surf and like never came back. So he left them with the business, and it fell apart because he was in all kinds of debt, and they had to sell everything. And his daughter co-signed a loan to help him out, and now she has to pay back like $100,000 or something like that. So that's where it starts, with them in that position, and the guy's kind of lost. And then he finds like the Lynx Lodge, which is kind of like a Masons type thing, and then really gets into that. It's a good show. Wyatt Russell's great.
Comedy, right?
Yeah, it's a comedy. There's funny
with
moments.
him, with her dad dying and being
Sounded
dead
like a
sounded
comedy,
hilarious. Yeah.
Well, that sad shit all happened, before. It's fine. And then to level at it a little bit, I watched My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Fair.
Not
And
expected.
It came with the 3D glasses, so I got to watch it with Anaglyph 3D on the television.
Damn.
Looked pretty great. Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
That was a little bit of a flex, I know. But,
It was like going to the movie theaters when you couldn't go to the movie theaters.
right? Now you need that experience.
Not really.
Any hoodles, that's it for me. What about you there, Chump Slap? What have you been playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
Well, I finished up Uncharted.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
Eh,
How do you think it meshed with the 3 first games?
I think it's probably the same. I was really expecting some big twist at the end, somebody die or something, but shit was weak. But that's all.
Awesome.
I haven't really played anything else. I downloaded Talos Principle, but I haven't really been in the mood to play it.
Yeah, it's not something you just play anytime.
Yeah, I know. I got to really want to. It didn't happen this week, so I watched a bunch of movies.
That's surprising.
Yeah. You guys hear about this Netflix with The Wrong Missy? With
Yes,
Lauren Lapkus.
No.
She kills it in the movie.
Is she good? Is it worth it? Should I watch it?
Yeah, it's definitely, she's fucking hilarious. I don't know, the whole movie's but she's good in it.
The Wrong Missy.
Yeah.
I read a review where they were saying The Wrong Missy will make you miss those Adam Sandler direct to Netflix movies. I was like, oh, that's not It's not a great endorsement.
No, because those were terrible.
Well, that like because it's Happy Gilmore.
That wasn't a direct-to-Netflix movie.
Oh, I mean,
No, like that
Happy
cowboy
Madison.
one, or what was the cowboy one that was all racist?
the Fabulous Six or something like
Yeah,
that.
something
Ridiculous Six.
Oh.
Some
I'm
stupid
not
adjective and a number.
Yeah, I never saw it, but
I am not hashtagging that
no, don't. Please don't.
out of respect.
Hashtag not hashtagging.
The Wrong Missy was
Hashtag no hashtags.
The Wrong Missy was good. It was worth your watch. If you like Lauren Lapkus, you'll like it.
Okay.
She's good.
I watched Lemon. Did you ever see this movie on Hulu with Brett Gelman?
Heard of it. Haven't seen
Michael Cera, Gillian Jacobs.
Sounds familiar.
He's like an acting coach, teacher, and he's down on his luck. His wife leaves him, blah, blah, blah.
I think I have.
Yeah, it's not that good.
No. I liked Gillian Jacobs too when I was depressed.
I know.
I like
It's
all of those people, and I wanted it to be good.
I don't know if they tried to just make it bleh, because it was trying to be awkward and weird, but I don't know. I think they missed it. They missed the mark with it. It could have been hilarious, but
Bummer.
yeah, it wasn't. I watched Stung. It's about
Is it like Tusk?
not
Why do we
everything's
always
like
bring up
Tusk.
Tusk?
Have I brought it up before?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, at least once. At least,
At
for
least
sure.
once.
At least one other time.
No, it's about a garden party that's attacked by
Murder hornets?
killer wasps.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You might want to check it out.
Is it a documentary?
Kind of. No.
Kind of.
It's like one of those comedy horror, gruesome type bloody shit.
like Tusk.
God damn it.
Tusk wasn't even funny.
No, you're right. It wasn't. It wasn't even scary either. It was just bad.
No, it's garbage. But yeah, that was okay. I'd check that out if you're in the mood for some Memorial Day watching.
Yeah, 2 weeks after Memorial Day when this comes out. Next year, Memorial Day.
We're curating July 4th. That's what we're doing.
And I watched Valhalla Rising
I heard of that.
with
Was it good?
it's like a one-eyed mute Viking guy escapes his captors, and
Yeah.
it's okay. It's really like moody and atmospheric, but stories, It's gory as hell though. It's awesome.
Gory's for gory's sake is kind of dumb.
Well, it's just brutal, just like showing
They are
how his
Vikings.
life is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
You know, it's old school Viking gore.
Like Midsummer.
Yeah, kind of. Except
Yeah,
for heads
yeah.
bashing. Yeah. There we go.
Kind of like Tusk.
Exactly like Tusk.
Everything is Tusk.
All right, I won't say it again.
Yeah, watch some more Seinfeld, but almost at the end.
It's so good.
Only like a season left. But the slapper of the week.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wait.
Ow!
Subferatu. It's about these people on a tour, a 3-hour tour,
Oh, really?
and their ship capsizes, and they get picked up by a German U-boat
Oh,
that
that's
somehow traveled through time to the present day
Sure.
with a vampire on it?
with a vampire on it.
Talk about unlucky.
It all works out in the end, but it's funny. Definitely worth a
Wow.
watch if you like anything slappy.
That sounds slappy as fuck.
Yeah, almost as slappy as this game we're gonna do.
Do you think that movie's in the running for Slapper of the Year?
It's up there.
You're gonna have to get ready for this year-end episode. And
I know. I'm gonna have to listen to them all. We're gonna find out the slapper.
And then you have to rewatch them all again, obviously.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
yeah, it's got the time.
I should be working by December. We'll see.
Oh, all
That's
right.
about all I did this week.
Subferatu.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's shuffle on over to video game news. How about it, guys?
All right.
Ooh, anything cool happening?
No, there's very little going on in the world of video game news.
New Borderlands DLC.
Ooh, tell us about it.
Yeah.
June 25th, I think it comes out.
Oh, that's only 2 weeks.
Yeah. And it's like on some kind of desert planet with cowboys or something. I don't know.
All right. Well, I think there's enough like cowboy western type in this game.
Yeah. There was like Pandora's kind of like that. I don't know. We'll have to see what they do.
Should have went with pirates.
Maybe it'll be like Dune. They did Pirates in Borderlands too.
Oh, the pirate's booty or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. They should have went with vampires on a submarine.
That would be new. Like an underwater vampires.
Yeah. Amazing.
I don't know. It sounds like it might be too good. Like the world isn't ready for it yet.
Oh, man. Mermaid vampires?
You know how annoying they'd make those vampires? They'd probably run right up to you and like, start sucking your health.
I know. It'd be great.
Be like a Souls game.
Yeah. Almost exactly. Or like Tusk.
Yeah. He's never played a Souls game. He doesn't know. So,
yeah, I've never played Tusk. It's probably yeah, I don't have any real news. So we're going to do a speculation-fueled news day.
Oh, that's something
My favorite
new.
kind.
Yeah.
I guess this will happen.
Yeah, this is some thin bullshit. One of the news is there is a potential possible release window for Grand Theft Auto 6. And you'll wait to hear this. I'm kind of embarrassed to even be putting this up. But basically, Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two, I think they're the parent company? Or
Sure.
vice versa?
Yeah, whatever.
Take-Two is a parent company, Rockstar. Doesn't matter. They're involved together. They said that some of its biggest franchises will be adding games in 2022. So that's it. That's the whole thing they're basing this on. That Grand Theft Auto 6 may arrive in 2022.
2022.
You've said flimsier
Right.
things.
Yeah,
Really? Because that's pretty fucking thin.
That's still a long time.
All right.
It's true.
Throw some more speculation at us.
Yeah, what other specs you got?
Oh, you guys, don't get too excited because there's so much. There's a rumor that a new Silent Hill title is in development for PlayStation 5. If you guys remember, Kojima was going to do one, and they released that PT demo back for the PlayStation.
That was
remember
years
that?
ago. Yeah.
That was years ago, and then Kojima had a falling out with Konami. I assume they wouldn't let him do whatever he wanted. So that got scrapped and completely gone, but there's a rumor there's going to be a new one without him involved, and they're bringing back several of the original creators. The series creator, Kiichiro Toyama, is at the helm of it, and then also contributors Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka.
Mocha.
Yamaoka. It's a weird situation because apparently Sony's involved, but Sony has not acquired the ownership of the property from Konami. So I don't know. Maybe they're figuring out legal shit or whatever. But that franchise is apparently not dead. They're going to bring it back.
A couple years, maybe.
Yeah.
So how excited would you guys be to play a new Silent Hill?
Since I haven't played any of them, not at all.
Pretty stoked. I
Thanks.
liked PT.
Even though that was somebody who's not going to be on the Silent Hill 5 crew.
I still to this day tried to download it from the store because there was a brief period before they ripped it off the store where you could still find the listing and try to download it, but it wouldn't actually work.
Oh, yeah.
So now PT is still to this day sitting in my PlayStation 4 downloads, and every once in a while it'll pop up and say like could not download the following title. Which is pretty
keep trying. Keep trying.
It's not even
Gotta
there
keep
anymore.
trying. No, like you can't search it or anything. It's gone. The other piece of speculation and news is that The Witcher 4, not a secret that that's in development, but they're saying it could feature a brand new protagonist that isn't Geralt. That's it. That's the extent of that news.
What was her name? Circe?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
Cersei?
I didn't know Geralt was
Cersei,
in the
yeah.
first two Witchers.
Oh, it's all about him. He's the Witcher himself.
Is there only one?
There can be only one.
So it's like Highlanders?
Exactly like Highlanders. And a little bit like Tusk.
Oh, okay. Now
So-
it makes sense.
So none of us played this game.
Oh, I played Witcher 3.
Okay. So he is the Witcher, right?
As far as I know, yeah. I don't think.
Kind of implies there's only one, right?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong here?
Yeah, because it's called The Witcher. It's not called A Witcher.
Or Witcher Brigade or Witcher's Creed or anything like that.
Yeah, and I think if there were more Witchers, you wouldn't have to go around helping everybody.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to do everything your goddamn self, right?
exactly.
Well, maybe there's witchers in farther away lands.
Maybe.
What is a witcher?
Let's move on. He's a
All
guy
right.
that has 2 swords.
There we go.
Oh, nobody can do that.
Nope.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific. You're thinking of the man with 2 knives. I think I have one other piece of news. I don't know. This video popped up in my thing, but apparently Mortal Kombat 11 is completely going off the rails because one of the videos I saw was RoboCop is in Mortal Kombat 11, and so is the Terminator.
What?
So you can just fight as both of them. You can fight each other in Mortal Kombat 11.
Terminator would destroy RoboCop.
You'd think.
I do think, yeah, you're right.
RoboCop, I believe, was already in Mortal Kombat 11, and then the Terminators has come out recently or is coming out very soon.
Which T? T1000?
Yes, like the OG 80s Schwarzenegger one.
Oh, T800.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Maybe it's a DLC that called Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. I did not research this at all, but there you will be able to fight each other in that. Boom. You're welcome, everybody.
Probably like $20 to download the one character.
Yeah.
Probably comes with its own special stage, though, so it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
But that is all I have for video game news and or random speculative
let's
bullshit.
not call it news.
It's definitely news to me.
Thanks, Chump Slap. So, how about we get into it? How about we talk about this?
Let's do it.
I mean, genre-defining gaming experience.
Definitely is. Is this a walking simulator?
No.
I don't understand.
Now you know how I feel about the goddamn Metroidvanias.
Damn.
So, this game we're talking about this week is the 2016 Immortal Classic. Maize. Spelled M-A-I-Z-E, like corn.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It was released December 1st, 2016 for PC by Finish Line Games. It's an action-adventure game with no credited writer. And you know what? Couldn't find a whole bunch of information about this game or its background or anything.
No.
So, shout out to Gamers Little Playground for putting together the walkthrough cutscene movie of the game. Because that's pretty much all I found about the damn thing. But this week, I believe this is Chump Slap's pick.
Sure
It
is.
smells like Chump Slap. We're pretty far away. So how about you give us a little quick rundown, a little lead into our game? Where do we go from here?
Okay. Well, the game starts, and you just wake up in a cornfield.
A maize field?
Ooh. I finally put it together.
Yeah, I didn't make that connection.
So you just wake up in a cornfield, you don't know anything, what's going on, and you just walk around and find some things. You search a house, you search a barn.
It's very point and clicky.
Yeah. And you find all this stuff to get into a locked door that I don't think you know what is inside.
I don't think so.
You're just trying to get into it.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah, the puzzles looked very like they weren't self-explanatory.
No.
It reminded me a lot of Seventh Guest. Remember that game?
No.
Kind of.
It was an early PC point and click type game, and the puzzles were fucking impossible.
I believe this was supposed to be like that.
Is it?
Like satire on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because it's just ridiculous, these puzzles.
Yeah, the puzzles don't make any sense whatsoever.
What is the first puzzle? I guess the first objective you're trying to get into, you find the door to the underground, whatever. You
Yeah.
find a big metal door, and your first objective is to get into it.
Yeah, and you need a hand, a key, and a CD.
Yes, but to get the hand.
Let's real drill down into this one.
Oh, I didn't write down how you got all this stuff.
Oh, well, you pop the CD player open, and there's a CD there.
Boom.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
What else was there?
Key.
The key fob. You find it. It's dented.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you have to bang it out on a fucking table.
Bang it out, son.
And you find, I guess it's a whole dead body, right?
Yeah, but his hand kind of like falls off.
Yeah. You just find a severed hand in a glove. But how do you get the hand out?
Oh, how you tell us, Chump Slap? How do you do it?
Well, you got.
I'm sure it's not gross.
No, it's fine. You got to plug up the sink with the bathtub plug, and then you have to fill the sink with rancid corn oil.
Yep, which you also find.
Yep. And then you dip the hand in there, and
the
poof,
the glove comes right
glove
off.
flies off. Now you got yourself a hand, a glove, a sink full of corn oil. You're good to
and
go.
a CD.
The key fob, I guess it is.
Yeah, it all makes sense when you see the door lock.
I mean, even then. Like, does it, like,
So
whatever.
you unlock the door, and a bunch of sentient corn just comes down and blocks your way. And they're like, "Oh, to get past, you have to answer this riddle."
And what was the riddle?
Well, the actual riddle they went with,
I don't remember.
he went, "There's an empty bus. 10 people get on. At the next stop, 5 people get off, and twice as many people get on as got on in the first stop. The next stop, 25 people get off. What's this corn's name?"
Oh, yeah, and then he says the name. He's like, that's not my name.
He's like, "That's not me. That's me." So the corn starts arguing about it, about who's named what. And they're like, "You know what? Go ahead. You can try it." Go in the door.
We forgot one little piece of information here. The first thing you pick up from a bench when you wake up
Oh, yes.
is an English muffin.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just pocket it.
Yeah,
and
you're just
you
holding
just
it
have
for a
it.
while.
Yeah, it's like the tutorial on how to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll show you where it goes then. Or does it go anywhere?
What happens when you walk in the door?
Oh, God. What? What door?
What does what happen?
Isn't it like an elevator and it goes down to like a lab?
Oh, yeah, you just go into some type of lab.
Yeah.
And I believe the corn talks to you a little more.
Yeah. They stop you a couple times through the game and
Yeah.
explain things.
But then you have to find pieces to put together something.
What are you putting together?
Good thing you asked. Some random ass Teddy Ruxpin with a fucking mechanical arm.
Yeah. Who's Russian, apparently.
Vladdy.
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever figure out why this exists? Is it like I assumed it was like a bunker because it has like a children's playroom, school, like a kindergarten type room. It has a locker room.
Yeah. I think it was where all the scientists were genetically modifying corn
Yeah.
in the beginning before this all went crazy.
That's kind of what I
That's
assumed it
true.
was.
Yeah, because I think the man who owns this corn plantation is actually like Orville Redenbacher. He makes popcorn.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough information to tell you you're wrong.
No, me neither. This is what I put together watching the video twice.
Send us your theories.
Is the
Motivations
owner Orville
behind
Redenbacher.
Maize.
All right, so you get Vladdy, and he's just your helper guy. He's there to
Like
help
your
you out.
sidekick.
Yeah. Because since you're mute protagonist, I don't know if I said that, Vladdy does the talking for you.
I like when he asks you questions and you don't answer.
He's like, "Can you?
Just- Keeps calling you dumb.
Are you stupid?"
Yeah.
This whole thing's stupid.
He must have said the word stupid, I'm going to say conservatively, 780 times.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's thrown around a lot in this game. So
But he's a super angry Russian teddy bear with a hook on his back. What do the corn stalks call him?
Helicopter.
helicopter.
Helicopter. That's right. They don't even like notice him speaking. They're just like, "Oh, the helicopter's mad" or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
like the first time.
It's not a person to them.
Yeah, first time he meets the corn, he asks you. He's like, "What are the corns talking about?" And they're looking at him like, "What's this? A helicopter?" But then they come back and they talk to him and they tell you to hit the showers. So you're like, "Okay, I guess that's a clue."
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Because that's where you go. go to the showers and you crack open a vent because there's always vents that lead to other rooms and showers. Makes sense. All right, so you're climbing through the vent and you eavesdrop on some big, important-looking corn guy.
Did they ever give his name?
No.
I always just wrote him down as Big Corn because I couldn't figure out what his name was.
I started writing him as Ugly Corn because Vladdy calls him the ugly one.
Yeah. He calls him like ugly face or something like that. That's what I have in my notes, like UF.
And he's just frantically walking around the lab. The first time you see him, he's looking at an equation on a board. And he's like, "What's this? X isn't a number. This doesn't make any sense."
That's pretty great.
And then he always erases what's on the boards and draws
a little picture.
Yeah, it says stupid underneath.
So then you go to the next room, and he walks into that room, and he's bitching about the new guy. So I think he's bitching about you.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy's trying it now.
Uninvited guests.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Such a stupid.
Now, I have a quick question. There's several sections, areas, whatever you want to call them, where you send Vladdy into the vents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they come later.
What was that for?
To open doors and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? Because I saw a bunch of videos of him doing stuff, and then I didn't put it together why he was doing that. But that's like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, because there's like apparently smaller vents that you can't fit in, so you have to throw him in.
And he always calls you stupid and gets shocked somehow.
Yeah.
Classic Vladdy.
Yeah.
So you're still in the vent, walk to the third room, and you see a sleeping pink corn.
Pretty hot corn.
With Christmas lights all over.
Ow! I'm sorry.
She wakes up, I think she tells you she's the queen or whatever.
Yeah, she notices you for some reason.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, there's a new one. Maybe you're the chosen one, but I don't want to get my hopes up. So I'm going to give you a task. And if you do it, maybe we can work with you." So she says, "Turn on the power and raise the rings."
And of course, you have no idea what that means.
No. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Nice.
But you're the queen. I'll have to do what you say.
You might as well. I mean, what else are you doing?
Yeah.
So you return the energy, and you get to the room that raises the ring, and the machine breaks.
Aww.
Yeah, stupid American-made machine.
Yeah. The gear snaps right in half.
So then Vladdy says, why don't you take the pieces and fix it? So that's what you do. Well, not right away.
No.
No, that'd be crazy.
You find a door with a facial recognition scanner on it.
That was before.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, anyway, you get through this with a lab coat,
Etch-a-sketch,
and a coat hanger, and I think a hat.
No, it's a headband.
Headband, yeah, sweaty headband.
Oh, right.
You fool the facial recognition software.
So good.
I love how he just drew like a face on the Etch-a-Sketch, and it like said in the description of the item like the worst fucking face drawing. Like, it looks so bad. It was like blocky and
yeah, but it worked. It fooled the facial recognition door. So you go in there, and is this the room where the water is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you go in there, and there's like a little water. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's like
a dock.
Yeah, an unloading area, sort of.
yeah.
Kind of. And you don't know how to get out, so you find a vent that apparently only Vladdy can fit in. So this is where you throw him in a vent, and
yeah, he opens the door for you, so
he
you can
unlocks
get through.
the door. Stupid door.
Yeah. Everything is so stupid.
So after you get in there, that's where you restart the worst nuclear reactor, as it was called.
And you start to raise the rings.
And that's where the machine breaks, blah, blah, blah.
Well, you raise one, and the second one you did breaks a gear.
Oh, okay, yeah. So after you break the gear, is this where you run into the
big corn guy?
The big corn, yeah.
Yeah, and Vladdy fights him.
It's like his plan was foil yours. And then he just starts arguing with Vladdy, and Vladdy bites him, and he runs off. He's like, I'm not retreating.
And he runs away. Great stuff.
And then after that, I have Vladdy fixes stupid American garbage door built by idiots.
Yeah, you're trying to find a way to the surface to fix the gear. And that's what happens.
So you walk outside, you're in the cornfield, and you find a tractor with a propane tank on the back on a chain.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, we could fix this tractor. I think, oh yeah, you have to spray it with WD-40.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it works.
And Vladdy drives it.
And Vladdy's like, I'll drive it.
Like, this can't be that hard, right?
No.
And he, what does he do with it when he's driving it?
Oh my God. Chaos ensues. So he drives it around, and he runs into some type of tea party that was set up in the cornfield. And there's corn and tables flying everywhere.
The sentient corn is a little bit peeved at this.
Oh my God, they boo you so hard.
Yeah, they're not thrilled. That's for sure.
They're like, there's nothing that can stop this. Well, maybe if you play a certain song in a certain area so we can dance.
Our favorite song.
Yes.
And what was the song?
I think it was
I wanted to look it
Top
up.
Secret.
Yeah. I wanted to look it up and I forgot. Some 80s song.
Yeah, it was good. I listened to it for the end credits. I sat through the whole song.
Oh, that's a good song.
Top Secret. So,
Awesome.
you do all that, and then Vladdy drives the tractor into the river.
Yeah, he sure does.
Just,
Stupid American tractor.
and then you get there, and you see him standing on a dock, the tractor in the river, and you go to grab the propane tank, and he just push it in the water.
Yeah.
He gives you the stupidest look. He's like, why'd you do that?
Like, we had the thing. Why'd you do that?
Oh, the stupid water will take it. So this so happens to be a boat there. So you jump in a boat, you follow the propane tank into the dock that you were first at.
It's amazing that it cycles all back around into there.
Yeah. So you grab the propane out of the water with, I don't know, this is probably like the only quote unquote battle in the game where you just have to put a sticker over the thing so he can't.
Well, it's a sticker of the popcorn, so it scares the big corn guy.
Yeah, and he can't move the crane.
Of course. Also, wasn't there when they were playing the song, was there a conga line with the tractor? Did I remember that correctly?
Yeah,
you remember that, right?
That's where the corns were partying hard.
Yeah. They really turned around pretty quick on Vladdy there.
Yeah, they did.
They were so mad. Now they're like, cool dancing, yay.
So you get the propane out of the water, you hook up in a torch, and you fix the gear. But now Vladdy has to go back through the fucking vent and open the door again for you. It's not too happy.
She loves
about
doing. It's always so stupid. So stupid. Vladdy was rubbing me the wrong way at some point because he just kept saying how stupid everything was and calling you dumb.
Yeah, he sure did. I was like, all right, the joke's over. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, all right, I get it. That's your thing. Okay. Let's give it a rest, huh?
So after he opens another stupid door, three dumb corn people come in, and they're like, oh, we came to tell you something, but what was it? Don't free the queen, or free the queen. I don't know. It was one of those two. And then they run away. After that, you come to some type of weird-ass elevator, and you take it down, and there's golden statues all around. Vladdy opens another door, but this time he gets taken by the ugly corn.
What?
Kidnapped right out of the vent.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Ugly face.
Yeah.
But where's he going to take him?
I don't know. So you ask some corn, and they say he's probably taking him to the punishment room. And then,
which is wildly out of place, I thought.
so they're like, okay. And then you hear him on the loudspeaker talking about how Vladdy needs punishment. So they're like, yep, that's where he is. Punishment room.
Gotta go save Vladdy because he's helped you out. He's your buddy.
We gotta. So you get in another one of those weird tube elevators, And you go deeper. And now you're in the punishment room.
Burr, burr, burr.
You know what's in the punishment room?
A trap.
Is it?
No, I mean,
It's a techno dance fall.
with a bunch of scarecrows around.
Yeah. 8 to 10 scarecrows just dancing around, having a good time.
Talking about how it's not that bad.
Yeah, but the ugly corn says it's hell or something like
Yeah.
that. It's the worst thing you could do. So then all these scarecrows are like, hey, brother, welcome. Come join us. We're going to dance.
Brother.
Forever.
And then ugly corn's like, bet you're wondering why they're calling you brother and all that, huh?
I am, yeah.
So what does he do? He drops a mirror in front of your face. And he,
What?
big reveal. You're a scarecrow.
What?
Oh my God. No wonder you didn't talk. But the other scarecrows could, so
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
And he keeps telling you you're a failure.
Yeah, you failed. Oh, you raised the ring. So did everybody else.
Failure. I assumed there was going to be a character reveal like that, but I also thought for most of the game I was a piece of corn as well.
I actually
I
thought I
didn't
was
see
a
myself
scarecrow
being a
because his
scarecrow.
drawings on the boards kind of look like scarecrows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I didn't put that together until after the reveal.
I'm just putting it together now. Don't even worry about it.
So Big Ugly Corn's telling you, hey, you're going to be here forever. And the Queen Corn just shows up and she's like, no. He did his tasks. You're going to release him.
He's the champion.
He is our champion.
They carry you out like Rudy.
And then they all cheer. So
That's the end of the game.
Yep. Or is it?
Whoa. I don't know. Is there more? Tell us, Chump Slap.
Yes. She demands your release, and you leave, and you go meet her in a barn.
It's kind of like a party for your getting all the tasks done.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we finally got our champion party. So she dubs you the champion in the barn, and then you hear a military radio just starts going off, talking about a bomb strike on your location. And you're like, oh no, what can we do?
Is there a response? No, there's no response. Wipe it off the map.
God.
Yeah, didn't they try to order a pizza? And then they ended up calling in the bomb strike or something like that?
Yeah.
That makes sense. But how are they
They're
going to
like,
stop it?
It's like, how'd you call in a pizza? We use that phone over there. What phone? Then they listen to it and it's like, we need to blow up the whole area or something like that.
Send in the drones.
Send in the drones, yes.
So you don't know what to do. Then I think a corn comes up with the idea that, like, you have to dance.
I think it's Vladdy that helps him too. He's like, let's blow them up. But the corn says, like, dance. Dance will do it.
Okay, yeah.
You and Vladdy have to save us.
So you hook up all this stuff to all these big speakers that happen to be in like a area in the field.
Sure, of course. You never saw like a native speaker tree in the middle of the cornfield?
Not in the wild.
Wild.
Only in
Just
documentaries
in
such
zoos.
as this.
So yeah, isn't the plan is like to get their attention, right? And then
mesmerize them with dance.
but then you can zap them somehow.
Yeah, there's a big
I think that was the plan.
anti-aircraft laser or something there. I don't know, some type of weapon.
Yeah.
Vladdy knows all about it, but it doesn't seem anybody else does.
Right. And Vladdy also really wanted to dance. He's like, what? I want to dance. So what?
Yeah.
And no big deal here.
So the drones are coming.
Yep,
And they
drones
start
are on
dancing.
their way. And then there's a very strange Dance Dance Revolution minigame. It's way too ridiculous.
Did not see this coming. I'll be 100% honest. It's quite a turn. Yeah.
But their dancing does mesmerize all the drones.
Yeah, as your score goes up ridiculous. Did you see the score on
Yeah.
the Dance Dance Revolution? I thought it was funny. So the drones start coming in, and then the lead drone calls to his commanding officer, and he's like, "No, we can't drop a bomb here. There's people down there. They're dancing and all. And there's corn, scarecrows, and a tiny bear."
Of course, naturally.
Yeah. Then the commander's like, "Do it anyway." So they're still coming in. Vladdy walks over to the anti-aircraft laser, whatever.
Yeah.
Kicks it, and it starts working. It
Blows up all the drones.
Shoots down almost all the drones.
Oh, what do you mean almost? Are you going to tell us more?
Not yet. But somehow it blows up Vladdy, too. He does like a sack move here.
Yeah, it's a sack move on Vladdy's part.
So you go, you find Vladdy, he's dying. Oh, no. All the corns are sad.
Then they decide to like take a nap, right? Like as a group.
Yeah, that they're
Like,
always
yeah, this is a
saying,
bummer.
what can we do?
Yeah.
Nap.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the best thing. So after all the drones are blowed up, all the scarecrows and corns are just cheering you on. They're like, yeah, you rule. Vladdy dies in your hands. And then you hear the military radio again, and it's like, are all the drones gone? No, there's one. Bring it back around and bomb them again. Or for the first time, I guess.
Right.
And then you hear the drone operator, I can't. There's someone riding it.
Oh my God, and who's riding it?
Ugly corn comes
No.
flying in on a drone, making it do whatever he wants. And he threatens to bomb you all and start his own corn colony.
Hashtag corn colony.
So the final battle is at hand.
You versus Big Corn.
Ugly corn on a drone, you on the ground. What do you do?
I don't know. What do you do?
What do you do?
You throw an English muffin at him.
Yeah, fuck 'em. Remember that English muffin from the beginning? Boom, it's back.
You hit him square in the face. Apparently it throws him off balance or whatever. And the drone flies up in the air and explodes.
Yay!
Naturally.
You saved the day.
Yeah, the queen cheers you on. She gives you a special prize, and it's a key. Mm-hmm. And you're like, okay. And they start climbing in a silo. And you're like, okay, what's going on here? She says, I don't know what she says. I need you to
Go into the house and, yeah.
go into the house and push a button or something. So you get in the house. There your key opens a chest in the attic. And in the chest is a button that you push to launch a crazy spaceship.
The silo that the corn went in.
Didn't she say the whole purpose was to send us to the promised land?
Oh, yeah. She says, please
Like
go.
send us home or something
That's what
like
she
that.
said. She said, here, take this key. Now send us to the promised land.
So the silo takes off.
Silo takes off, but not before you find out what the rings were for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what were they for?
Well, the 4 rings hook up these huge chains that are attached to the silo.
Right? Right?
That
Then what? Then what?
the silo raises in the air and rips out the cornfield to take it with them.
Yeah, like, oh God, what was that? Come on, Syintist. The, fucking Marvel movie. Sokovia or something like that?
Oh, yeah. That was a Age of Ultron.
What do they pick up a piece of the land?
Like a big
huge
piece of land like that, yeah.
Yep. So the,
Different method, but...
Well, obviously.
Right.
Only this method would work.
Exactly. The real engineers were on this
So the
game.
rocket starts to go off towards their promised land.
All right, first, I want to know, did the corn build the rocket, or was the rocket there when they got
I
there?
don't know.
What if the scientists turned into corn?
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Right?
Holy shit.
Right? Game changer.
I thought the scientist was dead, and
Yeah,
that's whose
so
hand you found at the beginning.
That's kind of what I thought, but
We'll get into fan theories in a second.
There's plenty of them for this game. Let me
There's
tell
so
you.
many.
So the rocket's raised in the air, the big chunk of land flying behind it. And you just hear corn talking while you're watching it. And one of the corn says, did you remember to close the fuel door or whatever? And he's like, no, I didn't. And the queen says, you idiots. And the fucking rocket explodes.
What?
Blows up, kills all the corn. The big chunks of land come flying down to the ground. And then popcorn starts raining from the sky.
and the credits roll.
And the credits roll. with a great song. Top Secret.
Oh man, what a, like we said, genre defining classic.
It's an amazing piece of work.
Yep.
I know I heard of this game before you picked it, Chump Slap, but I knew absolutely nothing about it.
I never even heard of it before.
It's not that old, is it? It came out
16.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I was not prepared for the journey we would go on for this game. I'll tell you that right now.
No, even if I heard Sentient Corn, I did not see it going this way.
No.
Yeah, when it started, I was like, what's going on here? And then you talked to the talking corn. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, when I started watching the video, I got through like 12 minutes of him just walking around picking stuff up. I was like, is this even good? Can I even?
I was ready to message you because I watched it like last week.
Yeah. Thank God I stuck it out.
Yeah, for everyone's sake. Thank you.
Real.
Thank you, Sir Chump Slap. You're a goddamn national hero.
It's literally the least I could do.
So that's it. That's the game. That's the whole thing. We did it. We got through it. It was magic. I guess we'll just move on to final thoughts. How about it, guys?
All right.
Well, that's all we can do.
So we'll start with you this week, Dr. Syintist. Final thoughts. Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
I'd probably play it. I thought about downloading it, actually.
Ooh.
See if it was on. The story, I liked what it was. It was definitely a parody of point-and-click adventures and just doing stupid stuff. The story was ridiculous, but I think it was meant to be.
Oh, for sure.
Hope it was.
Yeah. So it worked for what it was. I gave it 10 stars out of 27.
Ooh, nice.
Not bad. 10. That's a big score there.
Yeah.
Bigger than I thought.
I think it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially the Dance Dance Revolution part. But let's kick it over to Poppascotch and ask him.
Ooh, buddy. What would you ask me, though? I don't even know.
I think I'd ask you, would you play it? Would you score it? And did the story work for you, stupid American?
Fuck you. So, yeah. Would I play it? I think I'm going to give it a hard maybe. I think the only thing that would deter me from playing it now is the fact that I already know all the puzzles. So
Yeah.
I could probably roll through it in like 20 minutes. But
Easy numb.
but I'm kind of leaning like playing it. Would I play it in the aspect of does it look fun and something I'd be into? Sure, I'd play it. Would I actually play it? No, probably not, because I've got enough of Laddie to last me a couple lifetimes. Did the story work for me? I think the story was absolutely ridiculous. But like you said, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a fun piece of content. You don't have to think about, whatever. Just go in there, have a good time. Now that Syintist had mentioned it's a parody of point and click, that makes a lot more sense. Especially considering you get an English muffin in the first 5 minutes of the game, then you use it at the very, very end to take down a drone to save the corn colony, which blows up minutes later. So it was appropriately ridiculous. I liked how they basically just fucking went for it. Like, it was ridiculous, and it got more ridiculous.
I like the parts where it was like, Vladdy hates when people ask him to do this stuff. And you're like, oh, can you do this? Oh, I hate when people do that.
Plus, it's like, I get the fact that there's sentient corn. There's a queen corn, sure. There's a mad, ugly face corn, sure. Drones, sure. Where the fuck did Vladdy come from?
I have no idea.
I don't know. He's a robot, though.
Yeah.
You find that out at the end.
But so presumably he'd been a robot the entire time. So this base, are they even in America? I guess we don't know if they're even in America. Right? Like, it was never...
It's a good question, yeah.
We assumed, but...
Yeah, they were speaking English. But they're corn, so...
Yeah, he was Russian.
That's true. But he was speaking English.
But they were, like, speaking the Queen's English.
Oh.
Weren't they? They had accents.
Yeah, kind of. And Vladdy did speak in Russian, I think, sometimes. Or he was just gibberish talk. I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought he was mumbling a lot. But...
I don't know. But, so, story work for me, I'll say Same as Syintist, it accomplished everything it was trying to accomplish. So for a final score, this one's tough, but I'm going to have to go with a 12. I think it... I mean, you got to think about this is a story podcast. It's not a gameplay podcast. So would I have liked more of a battle sequences rather than a walking simulator, which it isn't? Maybe, but at the same time, it was about the story. Story was stupid, and it never tried to not be stupid. So it nailed being stupid. So bam.
I mean, it's not Gulliver's Travels. It's making fun of point-and-click adventures.
No, but it's sufficiently stupid and accomplished all its goals. So why don't we go ahead and ask the man of the hour, Sir Chump Slap. Oh, shit. What was I supposed to ask you?
Would he play it?
Oh, yeah.
Would he score it? And would the story work for him?
Boom.
Would I play it? You know, if they put it in VR.
Nice.
That would be amazing. But yeah, like you said, I watched the walkthrough video, so I know how to do everything now.
Right.
But if I didn't see this video and I just heard about the game, I probably would have played it just to give it a try. Did the story work for me? Fuck yeah, it did. Might be the best story we've had in this podcast. I don't know.
Yeah, could be. It's in the running.
It's up there. It scratched a whole bunch of itches I had.
Talking corn.
Stupid, absurd, surreal, all that. And funny, too, on top of it. Vladdy did get a little annoying with all this stupid. This is stupid, but...
I found it endearing.
Yeah, by the end, I love that little guy.
Perfect.
So, with that, amazing story. Gameplay, no. I'm not a big fan of point and clicks, but, you know, that's the price you pay for such an amazing writing.
Of course.
I also gave it a 12.
Ooh.
And I stand by that score.
That's a 34.
Would have never guessed picking this game last.
No, I was expecting... When I started the video and I began watching it, I was like, this is a slapper du jour. Like, this is... We're going full slaps here.
It sure was. I give it 5 slaps out of 6. Don't start that, though.
We always didn't we ask you how many slaps would you give this, and you're like, no, we're not doing that. We're not starting another.
Well, this one actually
not starting a new
me.
metric. The first game that was worthy of a slap rating.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. Great. All right. Well, that's going to take us then right on into our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Syintist, Tom Hanks' vehicle of the week.
Tom Hanks' vehicle. Lock.
Every week, we ask Dr. Syintist for a 100% guaranteed lock of a great piece of Tom Hanks content. Sometimes it's a movie, sometimes it's a TV show, sometimes it's a curated museum experience. But it's always great. So, Dr. Syintist, this week, what do you got for us?
Well, I think Chump Slap thought he stumped me here.
I did. I was just going to say, I can't wait to see what parallels you draw with the Tom Hanks movie.
I had to go deep into the Tom Hanks catalog to find something that was almost exactly like this game. It's amazing. Sure. It was a movie. I believe John Candy was in it too, called Volunteers.
Oh, yeah. I just watched that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he goes and he saves some natives from an army and some drug lords, and it reminded me a lot of this game.
I could see the parallels.
Yeah, very much like this game. Almost 100%. It's eerie how similar they are. But yeah,
it sure is.
Go watch Volunteers, the Tom Hanks lock of the week.
It's just like in that movie. Didn't they throw an English muffin at somebody too?
I believe they do. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Name one movie they didn't.
Volunteers. That's your Tom Hanks vehicle lock of the week.
It's a sure thing.
So, thank you, Dr. Syintist. That'll take us right into our second. Well, no, this is our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Fuck, marry, kill.
Top secret.
Every week, Dr. Syintist and I pick 3 characters from the game we just played, and Chump Slap has to decide which one he's going to have sex with which one he's going to marry, and which one he's going to murder. This week, Dr. Syintist, it is your turn to pick 2 characters.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, there's not that many.
I'm going to pick Queen Corn and Vladi.
Okay, great. Yeah, there's not many characters,
No.
so I guess I'm going to go with... oh, boy. Okay. My heart wants to pick Ugly Face, but I feel like that'd be too easy.
Yeah, we can't have 2 corns.
So I'm going to go with the 3 corn stalks.
Okay.
Who you run into multiple times.
The really stupid ones.
Yeah.
That always decide to go take a nap or whatever.
Can't remember their own names.
I'm a fan of napping myself. We'd probably get along.
So that again is Vladdy, Queen Corn, and the 3 dunce corns, I guess we'll call them.
Yeah. They could be the smartest corns. We don't really know.
No, we don't know enough about corn culture. We need to study more.
Oh, man, it's a tough one. Let's say
Oh, this might be the hardest one yet for him.
I'm going to have sex with the queen.
Oh, he always goes a different way.
Yeah, I would have sworn he would have married the queen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
That's
right there
what he
too. I was like, duh, he's marrying Queen Corn. Why is he thinking so much?
No, I'm going to have sex with the queen. I'm going to marry the 3 corn. Because,
Wow, okay.
wait, I don't know. Maybe not.
Then you got to kill Vladdy.
I know, but they all die anyway, but. Yeah, but I don't know if I could marry Vladdy. I'd get so annoyed if he called. But at the end,
He would seem like an abusive.
he did
husband.
say, "Oh, you saved us. I don't think you're stupid."
He did, yeah.
He
He
died.
redeemed himself at the end.
Yeah.
Could have been a turning point for their whole relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, we stumped him, scientists. We got him.
He hasn't locked anything in yet.
All right. I'm definitely fucking the queen corn. So say that.
That's locked. We're locking it in.
Let's lock it in.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to marry Vladdy.
And kill the 3 corns.
Yeah, the 3 corns are just too stupid.
You can eat popcorn. It's like a movie's worth of
They're
popcorn.
too dumb, though. I mean, they love napping. Me too. But
You could murder them by eating them.
there you go.
Perfect. Situation solved itself. So that again is you're gonna fuck Queen Corn.
Sure am.
You're gonna marry Vladdy, your boo, and then you're gonna murder the 3 dumb corns.
That sounds correct. Yes.
Locking it
Perfect.
Lock it in.
That is now officially locked in. But say someone like really took offense and just had enough of Vladdy. They wanted him dead. They wished you would have picked him to die. And they had a lot of strong feelings about this. Where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Is that coming from your heart?
No.
Well, he could send that email to plottytime@gmail.com, and I will personally read and respond to it.
You hear that? He has a 100% response rate so far. So
When was the last time you checked?
Every week.
throw him so many emails he can't even possibly keep up.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to
We
knock
dare
me
ya.
off my record.
I dare you. So let's say they wanted to get to us faster on the socials of why you should just be cool with fucking all kinds of corn. Where would they get to us on the socials there, Dr. Scientist?
Plotty time on Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. And let's say they just wanted to watch like
Mukbang videos of Poppascotch eating.
Not yet.
Soon.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Where will you put those up soon, Poppascotch?
when we put those up, not if, when we put those up, they will be on our YouTube channel where you can watch our logo as you listen to the podcast. It's also a great way to get around those web filters at work. You can't block YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. That's us for the week. We did Maize. We loved it.
I was shocked at how much
guess-
I liked it.
Me too, bro. So I guess we'll see all you clowns next week. Later.
Stupid American.
Take it easy.